Hey folks, I'm here to shoot a last minute entry for Bill over at Vinylverse. He's having a We're Going Live contest. Um, just to say a bit about Vinylverse, he shows a great deal of variety in his music, and usually he's playing some good stuff in the background. I especially dig it when he's playing jazz. So I've got some live albums. Let's jump right into this, shall we, Jake? You ready to go? Fired up? We're going live. Live. Okay. Anyway, first up, Sting, Bring On the Night. This is the live album that immediately followed his studio album, his first studio album, Dream of the Blue Turtles. And this album just kicks off with a bang. They do Bring On the Night, and that segues straight into When the World is Running Down. You make the best of what's still around. Jake, can you not do that, buddy? I appreciate it. So, and I just the piano solo that Kenny Kirkland does on this after the segue is just amazing. I can listen to that forever. So yeah, this is one of my favorite live albums. Another one that I've shown a lot, Eva Cassidy, live at Blues Alley. What an amazing voice. And on this album, she tackles a bunch of different genres, blues, jazz, folk, songs like Cheek to Cheek, Stormy Monday, Bridge Over Troubled Waters. She does Sting's Fields of Gold and just owns it. Autumn Leaves is on here. What a Wonderful World. This is a fantastic CD. Eva Cassidy, the late Eva Cassidy. Wish she was still with us. Just amazing musician. Alright, next, Ashlee Cleveland. This is You Were There. Love this as a live album. Ashlee has a very soulful voice. Just a fantastic singer. I think what makes this live album for me, though, is she's got her band together, and it's led by her husband, Kenny Greenberg. And Kenny Greenberg is an amazing guitarist, and he just kills it on this album. And I think the live setting allows him to cut loose a little more. Thinking about live albums, I can't leave out Glenn Kaiser Band. Glenn Kaiser's my absolute favorite bluesman. Glenn was the front man for the Christian rock band Resurrection Band. Then when that band stopped, he started putting out blues albums, solo and with this band. And this is a great album. Dave Beagle plays on it. Dave Beagle's an amazing guitarist as well. If I Leave This World Tomorrow is probably my favorite song on it, but this is just a killer live album. Also, DeGarmo and Key, Rock Solid, Absolutely Live from, I believe, 88. I love this band. I saw this band on this tour 3 or 4 times. Dana Key, one of my all-time biggest heroes. Man, the guy could play killer guitar. He was, played rock, but was very influenced by the blues. He was so brilliant. It's a shame he passed at such a young age. But Yeah, Dana Key. This is DeGarmo Key, absolutely. Rock Solid, absolutely live. One of my favorite live albums. Um, Let me show you a couple on vinyl. Picked this up, I don't know, within the last year or two. Scorpions, Worldwide Live. Great album. Just fantastic. And I picked this up for just a couple bucks. And then I chased this next one for a while. Mylon Lefevre and Broken Heart. Live Forever. Or Live Forever. This is a great album. Always have loved Mylon's work, but I think I like this because, again, it gives the band a little bit more freedom to jam, and they kill it, especially on the song. Oh, geez, I think it's Freedom. Yeah, Freedom. Man, the guitars on that album or on that song are just fantastic. Okay, and those are some of my favorite live albums. Number 2 was talk about a concert experience, and I'll admit this is a favorite live album as well. This is Daniel Amos Band live at Cornerstone 2000. I was there. And it was a great night. Daniel Amos Band at this point was not touring all the time. So it was I was glad to have an opportunity to see them at this festival together. It's also cool because, well, one, they made the album, and two, throughout the night, throughout the concert, people kept yelling out requests for songs, and largely they were ignored. But then we got into it, and about halfway through, it's track 18 here. If you crank this up and listen real close, you can hear me yell Arthur Farty's Yodeling Party, which was actually a Swirling Eddie song, but most of the members of this band were in that band as well. And to my shock, Terry led us in an a cappella rendition of Arthur Farty's Yodeling Party, which is an absolutely ridiculous song, but it's fun, and so yeah, if you listen to this CD, crank it up all the way, you can hear me yell out a request, and then hear the band actually play it, which was fun. And then a couple months later, I think Terry Scott Taylor, the lead singer and principal songwriter, he came around to Asbury College here in central Kentucky, and he was coming with Phil Madeira, and I think they were doing a set, and Terry's also in a band called Lost Dogs, and several of those members came up from Nashville, and it turned into an impromptu Lost Dogs concert. But when Terry was doing his, if I'm not mistaken, I yelled it out again, and Terry led it again, and it was kind of a deja vu moment. All right, so that's my concert experience. Number 3, band or artist live that I'll never get a chance. I wish I'd seen this band. I probably stood a chance. I probably, sometime during the late 80s, early 90s. Maybe could have found a way to go see him live at some point, but I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan, and of course this is one of my favorite live albums. But I would love to have seen Johnny live just once, and so that would be my answer. John Coltrane would probably be a close second. Especially John Coltrane playing and his band playing "A Love Supreme." That would be a close second. But I would have loved to have seen Johnny play live, and so that's my entry. And so I'm gonna get out of here and try to upload this before the deadline. What are you doing over there, Jake? People can't see you over there. That's right, you gotta get on camera. Alright, so for me, for Jake, and we hope you're having a good weekend, and we'll see you soon. Good night.